Please welcome your Star Wars Weekend's host, a man with the freakish vocal range and 3 first names, Arnold Taylor.
The whole time? All 4 weeks? Raise them up. Oh, you're awesome. 3 weeks? 2 weeks? Good. Is this your first week? Raise your hand. Okay, we got a lot in store for you. We've got a fantastic show, but you know, I'm so thrilled to be the host of this. This is the 3rd year I've had the honor of being the host, and my name is James Arnold Taylor, for those of you that don't know. We are celebrating, thank you, 30 years since Return of the Jedi came out. Can you believe it? Because it's all about us. It's all around us. It's everything now. Everything is influenced by Star Wars. When I was a kid, we didn't play Cops and Robbers. We played Star Wars. I was always Han Solo, you know? And look at me, you can tell, right? Of course. But I never would have imagined that I'd be getting to play Obi-Wan Kenobi on the Clone Wars. Do we have any Clone Wars fans? Some mild applause. Do we have any Clone Wars fans? Very good. Well, okay, so see, here's the deal. If you don't understand exactly why the little man that looks like David Spade with James Taylor's name is up here, the reason is, I'm a voice actor. So I do voices, and you don't generally see me, but you hear me. The question when people meet me for the first time is, have I heard you in anything? Well, I say, of course, on television, I've been Jedi's Obi-Wan Kenobi, I'm Master Pro Cool. But I've also been Michael J. Fox's voiceover for Stuart Little and Milo Fett. I've been Leonardo the Ninja Turtle.
Yabba-dabba-doo, Fred Flintstone.
Johnny Test, who's totally awesome.
I'm even a Strawberry Mini-Wheat.
I'm the voice that tells you what's coming up next on Animation Domination.
And Disney's so random. I've even been the guy that would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for those meddling kids. Now, I do a lot of work in video games, like Ratchet from Ratchet & Clank, Tidus from Final Fantasy X, neighborhood Spider-Man, Great Scott, Young Doc Brown,
Captain Jack Sparrow,
Willy Wonka,
Prince Charlie,
Gingerbread Man,
Voice of Minions,
and Fallen Transformers.
Now, sometimes when celebrities can't do their own voice, they're not available, I fill in for them, like David Spade, Shia LaBeouf,
Christian Bale,
Justin Timberlake, Chamber Show.
Oh, hey, I'm William Torrado. Even the Huckler is dying.
And it's crazy, but I bet Christopher Walken when he came. I'm the voice that tells you what's now available on DVD and Blu-ray to use only as directed. Bundle up drive safe. Offer expired November 30th. Seasonal retails. Battery selling. Fully factory. Temporary sales of hard cover pricing.
Don't miss it.
And that is the secret life of a voice actor. We get to walk down the street, but then you hear us later and you know who we are. So I hope you come back at 6 o'clock, because then you'll really find out who I am for my show, Obi-Wan and Beyond. I'll do about 200 different voices live, tell you about all of it. Anybody seen it yet? Oh, please come back. Yes, that'd be good. It's going to be a great time. But right now, we have a fantastic show for you, right? We have an amazing show because, again, 30 years, Jedi. We have 2 of the stars from Jedi. Are we excited? Billy D. Williams, Peter Mayhew. Come on, let's get excited, everyone. The best time in Star Wars Weekend is right now. Oh, great, I almost forgot. We have 2 other guys that really wanted to be here, but they decided to send a little video message because they couldn't. They're a little busy. Watch these.
Sorry I can't be with you at the Star Wars Disney weekend. I'm sure it's a total blast and everybody's having a good time. I can't come because I'm working on the new Star Wars movies. I'm forbidden to tell you. So hopefully we'll be able to keep it a surprise until you get to see them in the theaters. But they should be very satisfying, we hope.
I hope you're having fun at the Disney Star Wars weekend. You're always fun, and I'm really sorry I can't be there with you. We're also celebrating the 30th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, one of my favorite movies, and I hope you all enjoy that too. I want to thank you for all your support over the years. It's very important to me. May the Force be with you.
What an amazing time to be a Star Wars fan, huh? So much amazing stuff that has been before us and so much amazing things to come. Perfect combination, Disney and Star Wars. We have an amazing guest. I'm using the word amazing a lot. Yeah, I know, back off. It's an amazing time because, okay, this guy is one of the most beloved characters in Star Wars history. And before we bring him out, let's watch him on the screens. Here he is, Chewbacca himself! Awesome. See you, Chewie. Hi. Hi, Chewie. Hi. Good to see you, Peter. How are you? It's very good here. Are you enjoying yourself?
Of course, I always enjoy myself.
You are great because you can always be seen in that motorcade. See?
Yes.
Because you can't miss you waving there and having a good time. It is such a great time to have you back here. And what do you think of this? This whole, all these years, Chewbacca is still, I think, really, arguably one of the most beloved characters, if not the most beloved in Star Wars. I just love it.
Yeah, when you think that it's now 3 generations.
Yeah.
Kids and grandparents.
Yes, that's right.
Look at this lot.
That's pretty good. It is good.
The mixture here is wonderful. And it's wonderful to be appreciated by a lot of people. What more can you say?
That's wonderful. Well, it is great because why do you think he's so popular?
He's loyal.
He is loyal.
He's a teddy bear. Think about it.
Yeah.
He's a teddy bear. He looks after people.
Yeah.
He can fix the falcon.
Yeah. You're never afraid if you're with Chewbacca, right?
No.
Because, and he's tall, he's strong, he's cute, and he's got no pants, so he's pretty good. So, what was it like having Harrison Ford as a co-star and co-pilot of the Millennium Falcon? Was that pretty good?
It's interesting because Harrison's a good actor, a wonderful actor.
Yeah.
And when we were in the Falcon cockpit, he would give me tips on how to do things. Don't push that button, push that one instead. And it was just a great working relationship.
Yeah.
To be around him. You never knew when he was acting or when he was
Oh, is that right?
just being Harrison.
A bit of a joker as well then?
A bit of a joker.
Yeah.
And a bit serious too.
Yeah, I can imagine. And it was great. A few years back, we all got to go to, there was a reunion for the 30th anniversary of Empire, I believe.
Yep.
And it was great to see you and Harrison again.
That was great.
It was very fun. But now I've got a question for you. What is your favorite Star Wars film?
Empire.
Empire. Yes, we have some Empire fans. Yes, arguably, that is probably most people's favorite film. What do you think? Empire? Yes, no, man? Jedi? It's pretty even. A New Hope? Well, I think, yes, no, man? Jedi? Yes, no, man? Jedi? It's pretty even. A New Hope? Yes, no, man? Jedi? It's pretty even. A New Hope? Yes, no, man? Jedi? It's pretty even. A New Hope? Yes, no, man? Jedi? It's pretty even. A New Hope? Yes, no, man? Jedi? It's pretty even. A New Hope? Yes, no, man? Jedi? It's pretty even. A New Hope? Yes, no, man? Jedi? It's pretty even. A New Hope? Yes, no, man? Jedi? It's pretty even. A New Hope? Yes, no, man? Jedi? It's pretty even. A New Hope? Yes, no, man? Jedi? It's pretty even. A New Hope? Yes, no, man? Jedi? It's pretty even. A New Hope? Yes, no, man? Jedi? It's pretty even. A New Hope? Yes, no, man? Jedi? It's pretty even. A New Hope? Yes, no, man? Jedi? It's pretty even. A New Hope? Yes, no, man? Jedi? It's pretty even. A see, yeah, Empire, there's something just so great about it. And there's some fantastic moments for Chewbacca in Empire, I think. And because you brought so much emotion to this character without using any words.
True. I figured when we did the interview with George and Gary, I figured it out that it was going to be a mind character.
A mind character is a great way to
And they would put the sound on afterwards. So
Yeah.
this is what happened.
Well, you created so much with just, and the tilting of the head and all that. I mean, it's so great. And we have a scene that I love. It's one of my favorite scenes from Empire, actually. And let's take a look at the monitors here.
What's going on, buddy? You've been put into carbon freeze.
What if he doesn't survive? He's worth a lot to me.
The Empire will compensate him if he dies. Put him in.
Listen to me! Chewie! Hey! Take your strength. There'll be another time.
The princess, you have to take care of her. You hear me? Huh?
I love you.
I know.
Man. I just gotta say, we just got to watch a scene from Empire Strikes Back with Peter Mayhew. How cool is that? He's there. I gotta tell you, when I was a kid, I was so choked up at that scene, and even right now, it gets me choked up because of Chewbacca's performance, because of your performance, Peter. It's just like, it's very hard. That is
And there's a lovely little story.
yeah,
All the steam all the clouds you saw
sure.
were actual steam. They ran steam pipes under the deck.
Okay.
And obviously to get it out, they had to drill holes. Where we were actually filming, there was one running straight up my leg.
Strap your leg.
So we modified that. I moved about 3 inches, and everything was fine. That's why I was cursing.
A little steam bath there.
Yeah.
Refreshing. It'd be refreshing here in Florida right now, actually, to have that little steam shooting up there. But, no, so, but again, we talked about the fact that you didn't actually speak, but Ben Burtt created a fantastic language for Chewie.
Yes.
And you said before that we understood, we knew. What is it? Like, by the time you get to know this character, you know what he's saying.
Yeah. And Ben did a wonderful thing. He went to San Diego Zoo and found a brown bear, recorded him when he was happy, sad, hungry, and full.
A brown bear.
A brown bear. Therefore, it makes it all the different sounds. You know, when you feed a dog, the sounds go different.
It's like me when I have an animal.
Yeah.
I make some different sounds as well. But there was some times when you actually talked as Chewie. You know what I'm talking about here? There is a scene, I think we found an outtake here. Let's take a listen and listen.
Little man's man.
You said it, Chewie.
That was really you, and that was just a production sound.
Yeah.
You're saying the line. Of course, I think you were talking about Obi-Wan Kenobi when you said that old man's mad. I have a bad feeling about that. Well, okay, there was some other times when Chewie talked, which we've found in the archives. I don't know if you know about this, but watch the screens again here.
We would be honored if you would join us.
I'm sorry.
Awkward.
Wow, I answered that one. Do we have, I think we have some others too, right?
Hello. Everyone. Get down here. What am I begging you? No, wait. Huh?
That's really good, but actually my favorite one, we have my favorite? Come on, play it.
Sorry, am I interrupting anything?
What's up, player?
Now you know why that's my favorite, because he's back there, he's waiting to come out and see all this. That's pretty cool, right? But so Chewbacca, now for 36 years you've been playing this role, and in 2005 you got a call from George again
Yes.
to do Chewbacca for episode 3, and that must have been a lot of fun.
That was wonderful because we've been doing other things, and suddenly you get a call from Australia.
Oh, from Australia.
Yeah, because they were filming down in Sydney.
Right. Okay.
And he's Rick McCollum.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hi Rick, how are you? My usual casual setup. And he said, well, what are you doing? I said, well, I'm having a cup of coffee at the moment. He said, are you available?
What are you going to say? You know?
I said, yes, of course I am. He said, right, we want you here in 2 days' time.
In 2 days, and get back into the suit.
Yep.
Awesome.
So, okay, you provide the tickets.
That's it. And you did. You did it. And in fact, we have some very cool footage of you in the suit again.
Yep.
Let's take a look at that.
He is a teddy bear, and he's a security blanket at the same time.
It's just a noble, strong animal, but a good, kind-hearted creature.
I was always big when I was growing up, and therefore I was taught that a big person can hurt a little person. So, using strength is not always good, and this is part of the Chewie character. And you'll find this with a lot of big guys. They don't like to hurt people.
Come here, you big coward. Chewie, come here.
Mayhew is Chewbacca. I mean, it's very unique the way he has created the character, and the way he walks, and the way he tilts his head, and the way he looks, the way he uses his eyes. You can't put anybody else in the suit. You know it's Peter.
I've worn the costume for 14 years. Get in, put it on, Chewie becomes a character again.
Excellent. How do you feel? Back home.
Goodbye, Chewbacca. Miss you, I will.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fantastic Peter Mayhew. So well deserved. And will you stay with us here? Because we have a friend of yours that's about to come out.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, our next guest has a very long list of credits, but I think we all know him as the smoothest character in the Star Wars world. Yes? Take a look at him on these screens here. Ladies and gentlemen, Lando himself. It is so wonderful and an honor to have both of you on the stage here at Star Wars Weekends. And thank you, sir. Can I call you Billy D? Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Of course.
You have no idea how cool it is for me to be sitting here right now. Come on, this is great.
Why didn't you think you could call me?
Well, no, I want to be polite. I want to be polite. Just, say before I start doing Mr. Williams,
I mean, I deserve that kind of reverence. I should tell my wife that.
So how are you? Are you enjoying yourself here?
Yeah, I'm having a great time. The people are wonderful. I mean, if it was not for the people, I would not be in Florida right now. It's too much humidity for me.
But you know what's strange is every time you come around, it gets cooler.
You are so lovely. It's so quick.
I tried. I had lots of riders.
He's great. We were in Ireland together, and the people really loved him.
Oh yeah, we had fun.
Sir Jane.
You were forced to watch my show every night because you were sitting there by where I was.
I enjoyed it. You're good at what you do.
You are a very kind man as well. So I think this is really cool because we have two very super cool characters that both are responsible for blowing up the Death Stars. Both of the Death Stars. How great is that? That's not too bad, right? Doesn't happen that often. But a long list of credits as well, besides Star Wars for yourself. Brian's song, amazing piece, fantastic. Lady Sings the Blues, right? Mahogany, Nighthawks, Batman. Come on, the list just keeps going. Any other ones you want to throw in there?
Well, Bingo Long.
I knew you were going to say that.
The traveling all stars of Motorcade.
What an amazing film that. Now, how was that one with all those different people? I mean, that was a big cast, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a huge cast, and had an opportunity to work with some of those what they call the Negro baseball players back in the 30s and 40s.
Told that classic.
Yeah, no CGI. All that stuff that was done was for real.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Now, another thing people might not know is that you're a very accomplished artist, and you have been from day one, right? I mean, it's painting. Do you do sketch work as well, or is it always just painting canvas?
Well, when you're painting, you have to do some. There's an awful lot of sketch work that goes into it. Mm-hmm. But is she or he? Is that a boy?
That's a little boy there.
Is he gonna be okay?
He just. See, it's all okay now. Billy Dee says it's okay.
Well, I miss my grandkids right now.
You have a couple grandkids, yes?
Yeah, I got a grandson who's 5, Finnegan, and Lucy, she's 2.
Beautiful kids.
I have a lot of fun with them.
They are fun.
But anyway, the painting, yes, they're showing my paintings.
Yes, see, we're all just enjoying all of this as we talk, which is great.
No, I started, I've been painting all my life, and I grew up in New York City. I went to high school, I went to a school called Music and Art High School, which was a very special school for special people like myself.
And then you went on to another school.
Yeah, then I graduated and got a scholarship to a school called the National Academy of Design for the Fine Arts, where I spent 2 years under scholarship painting, and won nominated for a Guggenheim when I was 18, 19 years old. The Smithsonian owns one of my paintings, Schoenberg in New York, and the Kansas City Jazz Museum, because I do a lot of jazz pieces. And I work with the Thelonious Monk Jazz Institute in Washington, D.C. We put on competitions every year.
That's fantastic.
For these really extraordinary jazz musicians and who play that particular musical format. But I do their program.
The program for it?
Yeah, for about 22 years I've been doing it.
That is fantastic. And something also that people might not know, you threw your hat in the ring politically. I don't know if you've all seen this recently.
I threw my hat in the ring.
In the political ring, yeah. Have you look at the screens here.
This week brings the most important election in our history. You will choose between Lando Calrissian and Emperor Palpatine for leader of the galaxy. Lando Calrissian's only leadership experience has been as a community organizer in a city that's not even connected to the ground. Lando Calrissian, not ready to lead. I approve this message.
Hello, I'm Lando Calrissian. While administrator of Cloud City, I study those clouds, and I understand how we can stop global warming on the ice planet Hoth and save the diminishing Tauntaun population. Vote for me. I'm Lando Calrissian, and I approve this message.
All these campaigns, they get dirtier and dirtier, and it went on further, didn't it? I think it did. Take a look.
Lando Calrissian doesn't want you to know that he pals around with rogue smugglers and bounty hunters. In fact, he launched his political career on the deck of the Millennium Falcon in the Kessel Run. Lando Calrissian, his skills are no match for the powers of the dark side. Price for your lack of vision.
Emperor Palpatine wants to focus on my past, but we need to look toward the future. We are currently spending 10 billion credits a month on a clone war that Senator Palpatine initiated. I've opposed the clone wars from the beginning and became a commander of the rebel forces. I'm Lando Calrissian, and I approve this message.
You, sir, have my vote. You have my vote, indeed. I think we'd all vote for Lando, wouldn't we?
That's good.
But Cloud City and all, Empire Strikes Back, we were talking about that. It's really kind of a favorite amongst people. And of course, Peter's favorite film is Empire.
Empire is my favorite.
Is it your favorite as well? Yeah, it's fantastic.
Well, I think Irv Kershner was very much involved and Kirsch was probably one of the most extraordinary filmmakers in this country. And he brought something to it, a sensibility, I think, that really made it very special, production-wise, as far as the pathos, and the acting, all the various character things.
And he did something with you that doesn't generally happen when you're offered a role, right? Can you tell us about that? He came to your house, didn't he?
Yeah, that's a.
Normally it's like you go in, you audition, or you meet with them. But that's.
He actually came to my house and we sat down and had a wonderful conversation and created a real rapport with each other. He was interested in Buddhism and Eastern philosophy, and so was I. So we had a really wonderful rapport.
That's very cool, very cool. And let's take a look at some of your work in that film that is now all our favorites.
Double-crossing, no-good swindler. You got a lot of guts in here after what you pulled.
How you doing, you pirate? So good to see you.
Well, he seems very friendly.
Yes. Very friendly.
What are you doing here? Repairs. I thought you could help me out. What have you done to my ship? Your ship? Hey, remember you lost to me fair and square. And how you doing, Chewbacca? You still hanging around with this loser? Hello, what have we here? Welcome, I'm Lando Calrissian. I'm the administrator of this facility. And who might you be?
Leia.
Welcome, Leia. Alright. You old smoothie.
I see quickly humans are populations. My facilities are here.
And so it began. Obviously to all of us it looks like it was fun. Was it fun working there?
Oh, it was great. It was fantastic. I mean, it's like a kid in a toy store.
Yeah, sure. And the thing I love is that you have such a great sense of humor. And you've always been such a fan of the Star Wars films and been so kind to all the fans as well. But you've done some great things with, from Robot Chicken to American Dad and That 70s Show. I mean, all the Modern Family. And so great. One of my favorites, though, was a show that I love, and Scrubs.
The Lego thing.
Oh, the Lego thing, yeah. Yeah, there's a new show that's coming out, and it's the Yoda Chronicles, I believe, and you do a little guest spot on that as well, right? Yeah. Very cool. But there is a clip I wanted to show from Scrubs because I love this show, and Donald Faison, who is a good friend and just a great guy as well. It's a great scene with you again. Let's take a look.
Look, Drew, I'm very protective of JD, so it's going to take a lot for you to win me over.
JD wanted me to introduce you to my godfather.
Well, Julie's a great girl. You can call me Billy D.
Yes, Lando. Yes.
Somebody else here who wants to say something?
And don't mess this up, man. Be smooth.
Lando's right.
Billy D.
Ladies and gentlemen, Billy D. Well, yes. Both of these gentlemen, come on. This is it. This is why we're here. But there's another reason why we're here. Put on cute hats. Billy D, your hat. How cool is it? I got to see that just then. Peter Mayhew, your hat. Look at this. Okay, so now I get to put on a Mickey Mouse hat with you guys. There you go. What have we here? Oh, you know, it would be so great because we have a little tradition here. You guys know how we end this. But I thought it would be great if we could combine Star Wars and Disney into one person that really just amplifies and exemplifies all of that. Hey, Jenna, Mickey, how are you?
And greetings to both of you as well.
This is a fantastic once-in-a-lifetime event. Jenna, would you mind helping us finish the show?
It would be my pleasure.
All right, okay, great. Could we have a little music, maestro? Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. M.I.C. See you real soon.
Because we love you.
Everybody.
I sure do. May the